A Wisconsin community is giving thanks for the bravery and strength of 13-year-old Jamie Kloss. She had been missing for 88 days when she escaped from a cabin 60 miles from her home earlier this month. Church members who prayed heavily while she was missing, gathered last night for a service of gratitude.
Hi again, and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help keep you informed. Americans today are honoring civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his vision of justice for all.
An annual commemorative service will kick off at his home parish of Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. The King Center in Atlanta encourages the world to engage in volunteer service as a tribute to his work and life. And people are gathering at the Fargo Theater tonight to honor King. The Fargo Human Relations Commission is hosting the event at 6:30 this evening.
Awards will be presented to members of the youth community, an adult and organization that have made significant contributions to the area of human relations in the FM community. The event is free and open to the public. A Detroit Lakes school employee is under fire for using questionable language to describe Native Americans in a Facebook post. Anita Reyes says she reported what she calls a racist post after she says someone referred to Native Americans as savages. That post on Jennifer Mitchell's timeline has since been deleted.
Detroit Lakes school officials say Mitchell is a part-time employee in their early childhood program. School officials say they have addressed this issue, and they say Mitchell won't be fired because they haven't received any complaints about her discriminating against students in the classroom. A Minnesota high school where fans displayed a Trump re-election flag have pulled out of a basketball invitational on this Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Some Jordan fans displayed a Trump banner at a game last week. Now, Jordan is an overwhelmingly white community. The coach from the opposing team says his team is predominantly African American.
Organizers of today's invitational were told that Jordan feared something might happen to their players if they played in today's tournament. But the Jordan superintendent says it wasn't fear. The team did not want its presence to detract from the athletes.
It is now just about 9 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's get a check of that forecast with Lisa Green.
Good morning. Today, a tough one weather-wise. We've got some snow coming down already in parts of the valley and low visibility with some wind too. This is Highway 13 in the Verona area in eastern Lemoore County. You can see the road surface partially covered by snow. We've got snow flying by the Foreman area too on the North Dakota DOT cam there as well. So this is all in southeastern North Dakota where we've been picking up that snow, and that's going to continue to move northeastward here this morning, and it's approaching the Fargo-Moorhead area here in the next 15 minutes or so. We'll see that out by West Fargo and Jamestown, back up to Carrington and back into northeastern South Dakota and back over to west central Minnesota. That's where we're getting this snow at this point in time. So again, light snow, but it is enough to accumulate with that wind too. It's going to be a problem for us today. So this is going to continue rolling its way to the north and east, especially again affecting our southern viewing area. Grand Forks, or rather the Devil's Lake area, you will see this as well, but this may be your one round, and there will be several of them as we head into the early part of the day tomorrow before that ends. Winds coming in out of the south, gusting into the low 30s. Temperatures are around 0 or a few degrees above that here in the valley for most. We are at 11 below though in Badette. That's where we've been clear all night. And we will see some wind chills that are even lower than that into the teens and 20s and winds that reduce visibility. So that is going to end up with some good snow to work with here over the next 24 hours. This is through noon tomorrow. You can see that there's going to be a significant area of 3 to 6 inches of snow, and there may be a couple of pockets here in Lakes Country where we get a little bit more than that. That's where we're more likely to get an extra round of snow moving through. So just a raw start to our work week, one that also includes some snowy weather affecting us through early morning Tuesday. Wednesday, we warm things up, but then the wind really increases as we head into Thursday. So we'll have more blowing snow issues and temperatures that just plummet as we head into the end of the week. Another frigid start to the day on Friday. And then from there, we start the recovery process and returning to closer to average temperatures on Sunday. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
Morning, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. Traffic is picking up out here on the Metro Interstate Loop this morning. Still off this morning, though. I suspect probably because of the Martin Luther King holiday for some folks. But traffic is definitely picking up, and travel speeds are getting fairly strong as well in that 60 to 65 mile an hour range. Speaking of strong, boy, you can really feel the winds out here this morning. Lisa's not kidding you. It's really blowing out here already this morning. I'm not looking forward to seeing the snow come. We have a stalled semi out here you need to know about. It's on eastbound Interstate 94 in Moorhead between Highway 75 or 8th Street and 20th Street. Light flashers are on. It has a strobe on it. Black that semi. Make sure that you're looking out for that. Road services are dry this morning. Your commute should be a fairly good one from that perspective, at least for now. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
Police are identifying the victim of a deadly car crash in Grand Forks over the weekend as 38-year-old Sean Sabin of Grand Forks. He died after his car hit a traffic light pole around 11:30 Saturday night.
Witnesses told police the victim's car rear-ended a pickup on South Washington. The pickup driver pulled over, but Sabin kept going. Police say his car then drifted into oncoming traffic, then moved back into his lane before smashing into the pole. North Dakota lawmakers will be considering a wide range of bills this week. The House will hear testimony on 2 new abortion restrictions today. The bill would ban dismemberment abortions, except in the case of a medical emergency.
Another House bill would expand the locations where a parent who's unable to care for a baby can abandon the child. It's currently illegal to abandon a baby unless it happens at a hospital. The state Senate is taking up legislation that would bar felons from serving on school boards. This bill was inspired in part by a woman convicted of embezzling from a school district who was then elected to a school board back in November.
North Dakota lawmakers are also looking to change the state's breastfeeding laws. The bill would add a penalty to anyone trying to stop an individual from breastfeeding and eliminate language that calls for individuals to breastfeed in a discreet and modest manner. Minnesota State Fair officials are planning nearly $20 million in renovations at the fairgrounds this year.
There'll be a new 12,000 square foot exhibit hall, which will be home to annually changing museum quality exhibits. The board also approved a $1 increase in admission fees. People who stayed up late last night to watch the sky got a special treat. Although it was a total eclipse, the moon never went completely dark, but rather it took on a coppery red glow called a blood moon. It was also a full moon, and that is especially close to Earth, and so that's called a supermoon.
And since it appeared in January when wolves howled in hunger outside villages, it has earned the name Wolf Moon. So all of that goes into the name Super Blood Wolf Moon. If you missed it, take note of your next chance for a total lunar eclipse, May 26th, 2021.
You may have heard your child say this before, that they wish they had a horse. Well, they can have one today as the Red River Equestrian Center is opening up their stables for kids to come and take some lessons.
The Valley Today's Abby Furchner is up on top of the horse already this morning as she joins us with more. Good morning, Abby.
Well, good morning, guys. I finally made it on this morning, and I'm here with Sarah Edwards, who is the owner of the Red River Equestrian Center. And today, you guys are putting on quite a fun event where kids can come and learn all about horses. What are they going to learn today?
Today we're going to have a kids camp for no school days, so parents that need to work still have a fun and safe place for their kids to go. So we're going to welcome kids today, and we're going to show them all the safety around horses, how we groom them, tack them, and then of course we're going to go riding. And we're also going to do some fun horse-related crafts.
And what I love about it is a lot of your horses are already experienced. They're pretty easy to get on, so you don't need experience when it comes to the camp today.
That's right. It's for absolute beginners. You don't need any horse experience. You don't need any equipment either. We provide all of it, including the helmet, which is really important for safekeeping.
And you would want to pre-register for this event too, because you do have to get tickets.
Yes, ideally, yes. You should email us or Facebook us to get some tickets.
And we will have all that information also on valleynewslive.com. And just one thing really quickly that I also want to talk about that the Red River Equestrian Center does is they offer psychotherapy lessons. And why is it important to, have that available? I know healing through horses is kind of your motto, and I absolutely love that.
Yes, we offer equine assisted therapy for kids or adults with PTSD or other trauma-related mental health conditions. And horses is just wonderful to help people calm down, to get a bonding experience again, and to learn a little bit more about themselves and their own emotions.
And okay, she's getting antsy, so I think we're going to ride here.
And maybe Abby will come back a little calmer as well.
Maybe she will, right off into the not the sunrise, not the sunset today. All right, Abby Furchner reporting live. Thank you very much this morning.
And we have a breaking news alert now for you out of Clay County. We're just hearing about a structure fire in Felton, Minnesota.
Dispatchers confirm that a barn is on fire. Now stay with us here at Valley News Live as we continue to follow this story. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. Over 95% of people say this activity is not a good idea on the first date.
I guess it depends on if you're a good singer or not, whether you'd want to do this. A little karaoke on the first date. I wonder why that is.
I think that's a phenomenal first date idea.
Yeah, because you're a good singer and you're going to hook that date.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
You can play along every weekday morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. You can sing, I can't.
Yeah, well, I think it's all about being a good sport about it, having
That's
fun
true.
no matter what. But anyway, we're not going to have a lot of fun on the roads today. We've had that winter weather advisory through tomorrow in our eastern viewing area. That's where we're expecting more snow, but all of us have that opportunity to pick up snow, and we're already seeing it today. That combined with wind, going to be some trouble for us here on the roads today. You can see that leading line approaching the Fargo-Moorhead area right now. So that's going to impact your morning commute in those areas. Winds out of the south. We've got some gusts into the low to mid 30s in Fargo and Grand Forks. It's going to bring down your visibility and make it feel a lot colder than our current 5-degree reading in Fargo. So just be ready for some winter weather today.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but remember, the Valley